Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be fun, April. Thanks for being in the room waiting on me. All right. Let me breaking news first. Breaking news. Um, it's going to be just me rocking with y'all tonight. Hey, Annie. My co-host, my partner, he is under the weather today. So I got to man up and hold the podcast down. There we go. So, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host. This dysfunctional world. Yeah, we getting it in today. So, come on in. Everybody, come on in. Like I said, big announcement. I'm sorry, my co-host will not be here tonight because he is under the weather. But don't fret, you got me, and I'm gonna rock with y'all. Hey, Nicole, Carolyn. I'm doing great, Annie. Prada. Thank you very much, Miss Carrie. What's your zodiac? Where you from? You're right, Venus. The show will still go on. Your boy still gonna hold it down the best I can, the rest I can. You know what I mean? Yeah. Drinking the water like always. Come on, gather in the room. What the? Oh, I don't. What are drinks? I don't have the drinks over here. I was headed that way, but he said he's contagious, so I didn't go. Pisces from Western New York. Okay. Um, the smart water really make you smarter. Yeah, maybe a little bit. You drink enough of it, I'm sure you gain some type of euphoric feeling because you think the name smart water hence makes you smarter. So if you take it and drink it with that realization, then yes, it will increase your brain mass. How about that? Placebo effect. Hey, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yes. The sugar pill and the water pill. Well, the sugar pill and the real pill. Yeah. Placebo. Yeah. You give somebody something that's not that, and tell them it is, and they believe it anyway. Placebo. Got it. I hope you like my new hairstyle. I'm not talking about these two. I'm just talking about the way that they're twisted today. They're twisted in a uniquely different way today. Yep. I got parts in my head now. Yes. What's up, Shane? Cases of dehydrated water. I don't know. I guess you could do that. Like that's what astronaut food is. They eat everything dehydrated, take the water out of everything. Oh yeah, I guess it's possible. Thank you very much, Annie. Thank you. All right, we're gonna give it a few more seconds, and I will jump into it. Fiji for me. Okay, Fiji's all right. I like Fiji. I just like Smart Water better. Fiji don't come in a bottle this big, and I drink a lot of water. So, all right, countdown. Okay. So tonight's topic is about what do you fear in a relationship, such as men might fear. Men might fear. Okay, Men might fear her cheating. Women might fear him cheating. Women might fear him not being worthy. Men might feel that she's a gold digger, that she really doesn't like him. Um, those are the type of things that people fear. Some people fear other things towards a relationship, like what if this doesn't turn into a marriage, or what if I drink reverse osmosis water out of a smart bottle. I heard that's pretty good. Reverse osmosis water. I heard that's pretty good. That's like kills like all germs, all bacteria almost. Men fear rejection. Yes, men do fear rejection. Hey, Miss Cancer, how you doing? Men fear a lot of things when it comes to relationships, but not all of us fear the same things. So this would have been a great topic to have but he's not here. So, or I'm not there, however you want to look at it. So, I can only tell you what this fears. This doesn't really fear too many things. Rejection has never been one. I got over that fear as a kid. Losing myself, being cheated on, not being enough, no equal effort, no reciprocity. Yeah, y'all did it again with that word. And no future. Okay, those are big things to be afraid of. So since you're the first one to jump up with your fears, Nicole, let me ask, how do you approach a situation then, knowing that it has those potentials? And then I'll jump into what I'm afraid of. Y'all, come on. What do y'all fear in relationships? Everybody, come on. Being alone. I think I do have that fear. I do have that fear. Yeah, that's a big one for me. Libra don't like being alone. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I can tell that. Rejection. Really, Carrie? Hmm. Let's see. Pisces. Being poor? Ah, I've never had that fear either. Rejection, like I said, I used to have fear of rejection. Um, but I think I was like a little kid, so I'm probably still like 6 or 5. And I used to still go up to girls like on lunchtime when ain't nobody else around. I'd be, hey, I like you. You like me back? They say no, I'll be crushed for the whole day. They say yes, and that's probably my new girlfriend for the week or whatever, or however long 5-year-olds keep a relationship. Putting yourself out there is hard. It can be. I fear someone not being the same way from me. I feel the same. I feel. I fear someone not being the same away from me as when they're with me. My number one fear is disloyalty. Why? Have you been cheated on a lot, Miss Carolyn? And I'm pretty private, so letting someone in is difficult. I understand. Someone you love betraying your trust. Now that one's kind of deep. I am so fear. I am so over all the drama that's involved with the relationship. Yeah, yeah. Never, never, but it's a fear. Okay, never, but it's a fear. All right. I guess I would be upfront from the beginning and really set the standard and let it be known what I will and won't allow. If someone starts to surface during the relationship, it will be addressed. Great. Now I'm ready to go. Okay, so this fear's biggest fear, and this is in order. No, the first one's not the first. The first one is the first one. The rest of them are just not in order. My biggest fear in a relationship is meeting a woman, getting her pregnant, and her taking my child away again. They don't have to stick around, but I will not compromise my self-respect. Oh, I'm all for that. And Venus said, I can think of a lot more. Okay, well, come on, throw them at me. We gonna deal with this topic and issue tonight. At my age, nothing. My age. How old are you, Nikki? Not to put you on blast, but um, so that's my biggest fear. All my lukewarm fears, I guess, is not being able to make her happy, which I think I can do that pretty well with any woman for the most part. Okay, okay. Um, let's get real. Okay. Um, I also fear. I don't fear someone taking any woman away from me because any woman that is supposed to be mine won't go. So you can feel that. I don't fear that I'll be lonely for the rest of my life. So you cancel that one. I don't fear, or I do fear. I do fear um, lack of long term interest on my part and hers. Like I don't know if I'm interested enough sometimes to keep people around for a long duration. I think I'm pretty boring in my older age, even though I'm pretty spontaneous most of the time. I just feel like I'm pretty boring and laid back in my older age. You feel lonely when you fear feeling lonely when you're in a relationship? Abandonment. Yes, abandonment. Yeah. How do you feel lonely? How do you think you can feel lonely in a relationship if you're in a relationship? I think I get on the A on this topic. You do, Venus. You get an A on this topic. Yes, you're throwing all kind of ideas out there. Um, A, okay. Um, I typically fear not being able to measure up to a woman's standards sometimes. Typically. That's why I said typically. So if she has these outrageous expectations, then it makes things for me a bit difficult because I don't know if I can shoot that high or excel that high. But most of the time I don't have those problems. But I have met a few women that put my what's the word? Um, put my dexterity to the test. Yeah, you need an older woman unless you're wanting more youngins. Libra has high expectations, no joke. Okay. Annie, what would be different with an older woman than a younger woman? And yes, I mean, I guess I have. No, I don't have the same fears that every dude has. Cause like I said, I need a youngin. These 35-year-old men disappoint me. Wow. Okay. Maybe you should go higher then. Maybe you should go higher than 37. I mean 35. Um, for the most part, I am fearless when it comes to women. I run in head first. I think about only two things, which is love and more love. I don't go into any relationship with the idea that we're going to fail or that this is not going to work out. Um, he was childish also. Wow. I also have high expectations and I'm picky. I seem to find flaws in everyone I date. Maybe I'm making excuses. You could be. You really could be. I went all the way up to 44 and he was childish. You are too nice, this. I've been told that. So I fear women taking advantage of that. Because that's like my blind spot. I don't see it until it's too late. So that's one of my biggest fears. That a woman will take advantage of me because I'm gullible and I won't see it. I don't know how over the years I've become so gullible to women, because dudes can't pull nothing over me. They can't pull no hoax, no hook, no jab, no game, no nothing. They can't get none of those things off of me. But more mature, stable, less drama, more concerned about family than money. Okay, all right. You scored some points with that one. Oh my God, someone will take all you got, money, etc. That's only if you let them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they make prenups for. That's why a lot of men don't get married for. But still, nobody will take that from me. Okay. So that being gullible thing, like, I don't know why it is or how it happened, but when it comes to females that I am interested in, I become very gullible. Very gullible. I become very giving. And like we talked about on throughout videos, when you give too much, you leave yourself open for people to take advantage of it. So I've been taken advantage of in that department a lot. When communication is poor and non-existent, if I feel like I'm not being heard or acknowledge, I want someone to genuinely be there. Hi everyone. Hey, Miss Harrison. Long time. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Harrison. My partner's not here tonight. He's under the weather. Please, y'all, pray for him. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Press the notification bell and tell him that y'all miss him. Yeah. Tell him that y'all miss him. Say, get well soon. We miss you. What's up, Hakeem? If you just joined the room, we're talking about fears in a relationship. There's been some great ones brought up. If you two have any ones that y'all would like to mention that maybe ain't nobody else mentioned, please throw your hat in the ring. But we're talking about fears in a relationship. And like I said, my biggest fear is getting with a woman, getting her pregnant, and her taking off with my kid again. And those are the things that like resonate with me the most, because for 16 years I had to fight for my daughter. My son, he's been living with me since he was 7, and before that. But it's like between 3 and 7, he lived with his mom. So that went, however that went. At 7, he came to live with me, and there's a boy out there that could be my son, and this woman took him away, and I have not seen him since he was 2. So those are my biggest fears, losing my kids. Because for my kids, I'd do anything. I'd stop the world if I had to, or I'd try my damnedest. So that my fear is to love this innocent person so much that I can't think straight, I can't focus, and they're a part of me. Thank you. He's probably watching somewhere. He's watching and getting texts from friends, being used for money or sex. Those are terrible fears too. But those are like fears you can control. You can control if you give somebody money. That's why I say I'm gullible. You know, when I got a little bit of money for a moment, and I saw women in need, I tried to be captain. I threw a cape on. It was blowing in the wind like this. I was trying to get it. And then I realized that my name's not Clark or Kent or Bruce or Wayne. So I had to stop saving. Yeah. And like I said, my other fear is being used because I'm gullible. And that rubs me the wrong way every time I think about it, because I don't put myself out there to be Clark Kent anymore or Bruce Wayne, and I don't wear a cowl. So I don't patrol the streets at night looking for bad guys. So realistically, I don't try to save women anymore. That's not my thing. And I'm fearful of not fulfilling the purpose God made me here for. That's a deep one. I'm realistic. I'm open-minded. I prefer older men, but wouldn't exclude a young one one also. You never know who you may be compatible with, so I don't go on a date even if I wasn't sure about it lasting. Oh, you would go on a date. You would go on a date even if you weren't sure if it'll last. That's what's up. You got to be open to the possibility. Otherwise, you'll close yourself off from love. And at the end of the day, no human being was put on this earth to be by themselves. And if you think about it, no human being is alone. You either in some kind of group, some kind of friendship, some type of community, or or if you're like single in relationship wise, you do a poly something type relationship. That's how single people get around not being in relationships. They do poly. Um, then there's marriage and relationships and friendships. You know, there's all kind of shifts, but no human being is meant to be on the earth by themselves and be alone. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You want a deeper connection? Okay. Now, Venus, can I ask? I mean, I'm not trying to pry. What deeper of a connection do you want? You do have to be alone sometime to find someone, but not alone in the sense of being all by yourself. Alone in the sense of not having someone to call your own is different than being alone all by yourself. So I like different people. Okay. I'm saying, so that's why I was asking what kind of connection are you searching for? Are you searching for an emotional, spiritual, financial, business, a friendship, a lot of connections? Not the norm. Interesting. Okay. Something out the blue then, huh? All right. So let's dive into that topic that Annie said. So once you get older, you stop demanding so much. Is that what you're telling me, Annie? Once a person gets to a certain age, they stop demanding so many things for their criteria. Because me and Ace were talking not too long ago this week, and we were talking about stigmas and lists and what people like and don't like and how people get penalized for what they do or don't like by other people. How do y'all feel about that? Some fears are self-fulfilling because we behave in a way that fulfills them. Yo, elaborate, Miss Harris, please elaborate. That one kind of went over my head. So, um, so okay. So when we're in these relationships and we have all these fears and concerns about what could possibly happen, do y'all think that y'all second guess the relationship then? Or y'all second guess that person? Or do you feel like it makes you want to open up a little more to that person, hoping that whatever your fears are, they won't be the cause of it? What do y'all think about that? looks like a horn. Just has that natural gravity defying thing. Come on, y'all, talk to me. Talk to me. I'm talking to y'all. Talk back. Like I said, do y'all think that y'all second guess people, or do y'all push forward harder because of your fear? Do your fears stop you from finding love? Do your fears stop someone from loving you? Do your fears dictate where you go in a relationship? These are all things that we'd like to know. I think when you're older, you're more concerned about the man's character than his looks or his wallet. So when you're older, looks stop worrying. You start worrying about looks too. I don't second guess, but I don't miss the red flags. I definitely listen to my intuition and then get proof that confirms or dismisses my suspicion. Okay, so with that, um, I remember I was dating my son's mother, and I was dating my son's mother, and um, we were talking about being a family. We were good. Every night I would go to sleep before her, I think, because I would just get tired. And in getting tired, she would go through my phone. She went through my phone every night. And one day, she finally found something. But at first, I wasn't doing anything. I was just using my phone to take pictures or to record whatever I was recording. And she got pregnant, um, became a real mean person to be around. And when she had our son, I started messing with other women. I know that sounds bad, but I put up with everything she gave me for 9 months, and then she became postpartum depressed, or however, postpartum. She became that, and so she was like even worse after she had a baby. So instead of breaking up with her, which I should have did, I messed around with other women. And while she was going through my phone, bam, this is when she started finding other women. And so she would get mad, and she would get mad and say and do hateful things to me. Um, but by that time, I didn't care no more. So my fear of losing this great woman had dissipated because of the little things she kept doing on her own that I wasn't even guilty of at first. But if you look for something long enough, you can always find it. So let me read some of these comments. All right, read that one. I don't second guess, but I don't. Okay, we read that one. That's smart, Caroline. Caroline. Good evening. Hey, Sassy, how you doing? Um, you are afraid of getting hurt, so you pick women who appear easier or have familiar behaviors. I learned a year ago that I attract users and broken people because I work hard and it's independent. Hmm. I have the gift of discernment. Um, you can sense when things go wrong. Okay. It's strong, and everyone asks me for advice. Hey, love. Hey, Sharonda. Um, we're talking about fears in a relationship, Sharonda. Do you have any? If you do they stop you from being in a relationship with someone, or is it something that you could just maneuver as is as you go? Because, like I said, with me, um, when I meet a woman and she doesn't have kids, and we get to talking and she wants kids, that's a big danger zone for me. Because, like I said, my biggest fear is meeting a woman who gets pregnant and takes my kid away from me again. So it's not a conducive thing. When I meet a woman, she starts talking about kids. If she's not talking about enjoying mine or have her own, then I'd probably stay away from that relationship the best I can. Um, when I have fears of not fulfilling her every expectation, then I might ghost her. Because sometimes that means like her expectations are too high and they're too forbearing on me. Like she's putting too much pressure on me to meet something that she hasn't even met herself. But she wants me to meet it for her and then bring her up to it. No, it doesn't work like that for me. Um, you were wrong for that. Always end the relationship before starting something new, and you're asking for whatever you get. Yeah, yeah. Um, I let it flow as I go. I can't assume and give anyone a fair shot. Give everyone a fair shot until they show otherwise. Well, that's what's up. But you don't have any fears, Sharonda. You don't have any fears of at all about going or entering a relationship. And Carolyn, you're right. You're right. I did deserve everything I got for cheating on that woman. The woman I ended up trying to be with, or the women that I tried to be with, one of them got a divorce from her husband. The other one just turned out to be batshit crazy. So that was trying on my emotional state of mind on a regular basis. Another person cannot fulfill what you're lacking. This is true. This is so very true. But but a person can fill in for what you're lacking until you realize what it is that you're lacking. Yeah. I have a fear of going to jail from I was about 7 years old. Why? Why you have a fear about going to jail? You have a fear that you're gonna kill your mate? Hmm. I hope that's not what you're saying. Have issues with trust and completely letting go of being a dominant woman. I've been a single mother for a long time. Yeah, I've been a single father for a long time. Okay. Okay, Miss Harris. So, like, okay. So, women, I guess, I'm gathering, women pay more attention to red flags than men do, obviously. Is that safe to say? No more fears. I try to learn as much as I can about a person. I've been single long enough to know what it is I really want. I found myself. Yes. Tell us more. We can. Sassy says, and what I'm willing to accept. Yeah, that's perfect. I always say I put my trust in God. Men will always fail you. I hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Yes, Sassy. Sassy did say some deep stuff there. Um, Sharonda. You can't you can't go into any relationship preparing for the worst and then hoping that it turns out better because you're already setting yourself up psychologically to be let down by this man. I knew I had a temper, and I created a zero tolerance to violence and confrontations. You have to know yourself, and then you'll know what you can handle. Being the name stands for back in the chat. All right, Brandon. Back in the chat. How you doing, Brandon? How you doing? Love is a gamble, and sometimes you crap out. Yeah, I've crapped out more times than I won. That's bad. I don't trust any man. It's worked for me. Really. Not trusting any man has worked for you. How does that even sound right? It makes sense. Really though, really though. Like I can, you gotta trust somebody at some point. You gotta trust somebody at some point. If you have feelings for someone, you need to learn about that person in ways that they can help, that you can help them and be a companion to them. Yo, I love that one. That one's statement of the night. Not subscriber of the night, but statement of the night. That's a good one. Trust yourself first. Dig, find out what you don't trust. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, no one's answered my question yet. Well, I guess Carol Lynn did when she said that she doesn't look for hesitation, but she understands and peeps red flags. So yeah, she answered my question. Um, how do we get past our fears, if we have any? If you have them at all, how do you get past fears, moving forward in relationships with other people? See, the way my life is set up, I will kick them to the curb if I see toxicity and aqua nature. It's my aqua nature. Okay. Okay. Well, that's one way to handle it. How about the rest of y'all? Yeah, the rest of y'all kick people to the curb too? Or is that just Sharonda? I don't date. I will learn within the friendship whether you are mentally stable and you can be a long term mate. Okay. Yeah, that's another deep one. Um, you have to find out what your fear stems from. What's the trigger? Then address the trigger. What are your feelings? One of my BFFs has never cried to me. She's a sag. It's very strange. Face them straight up. Okay. So, like I said, my biggest fear that I worry about in a relationship is meeting a woman, getting her pregnant, and her taking off with my child. I know where it stems from. I've lost children. I've had children taken away before. So, not in the DHR type way. All right. So, y'all get thinking crazy stuff like that. No, I had children taken away from me in a I'm just not gonna let you see your kid no more type thing. And they do that. Women do that. Believe that or not, women do that. I don't know if it's because they're bitter, angry. I don't know what it is, but you can't face that problem head on because you you get a woman pregnant. It's a 50-50 chance whether she keeps it. It's a 50-50 chance whether she lets you see it. So I'm not a approach that fear. If that makes sense. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to approach that one. How's everyone doing? Wisdom, you made it. Sorry that my partner's not here. He's under the weather right now. He is very sickly right now. Not very, but he's sick right now. Mm. You hope what doesn't happen to your son. I have to go back and read that one. Um, Does people have problems? Damn, that one too fast. I had to come back to that one. Come back to a couple of. I got y'all. Just give me a second. Hold on. Nah, might be important. I know. Here, text me. Okay. All right. Let me get back to the podcast so I can answer these questions. Questions. Identify the problem within yourself. It's not always the other person. True. Um, Wisdom. Glad you're in the building. Wisdom. Glad you're in the building. Uh, Hope that doesn't happen to my son. Oh my God. People have problems that have nothing to do with us. So while you're healing, they need to find it and heal themselves. I like that too, Sassy. Sassy, you on a roll tonight. Um, does he not? Does he got the Rona? No, I don't think he has Corona. I don't think he has Corona at all. He he didn't say what he had. He just said he was sick. I really didn't get into it with him. Um, Face the fear, accept, and also look at your own past to see the root. A lot comes from childhood and other people around you, or if you are doing things you may fear, it's being alone, it's being done to you. Doing things you may fear is being done to you. Okay. Oh no, I hope he feels better. Yep, stay corona free. Thank you, thank you. See, I've been in a physical and verbal abusive relationship. At this point in my life, I just don't care because I can be taken or single. Okay. It's just okay. It's just I I just am okay if I am alone or not. My happiness is based on me, not them. That is the key too. Y'all gotta find happiness within self before you look for it in elsewhere. That's true. You are attracted to a certain type of women and you give off a certain type of impression to users. What impression do I give off, Miss Harrison? Hope Ace gets better. I attract users. I am only child, so being alone is okay. I grew up mainly an only child. I just got close to friends, things like that. Uh, for some reason. Hmm. I don't know. Well, I guess I do attract users. Yeah, because I'm so gift giving. So yeah, I've attracted like a couple. I've attracted my fair share of users. Oh, I know you was the only child. I thought you had more than one, Venus. You view it as both people are half and half, and each other, or both people should be whole individually first. I think you should be. I think you should be whole first by yourself before you come together and be a union with somebody else. Not just a whole. Y'all should be a union. Yeah. I got a lot to read. I know. I'm sorry. I'm falling behind. I'm actually doing some at the moment. But I am trying to keep up. I'm sorry. I need something to drink, but I guess I drank enough last night. All right. Give me 2 more minutes and I will be back with. All right, back to these questions. I'm sorry. Terrible. Let's see. Where we at? Okay. Send Ace all best wishes. Get well. Thank you. Thank you. He hopefully sees the video. I wrote this when I was 16. I cried a tear of loneliness. I cried a tear of fear of my life itself, afraid to grow up to be what I am to be as. I search for happiness. I come upon a door with a deep. Okay. Sassy, it just boils down to us accepting and growing through what we go through. Separate the necessary situations, deal with what's important. Light skin, light shining beneath it. And there I see myself. And do this, I acknowledge, in order to find happiness, I must first find myself. Okay. Venus Libra, okay. Okay. I feel like I'm a nurturer, so I also attract broken people. I'm too broken. You know what? I'm a nurturer too, and I get the same complexity. I get the same group of women, I guess, that I pull in. Get them advice and move on. That's God's job, which means they need something deeper than what you can give sometime. That's very, very, very true. I meet broken people often because my nature is a healer and encourager. So through a 15 to 20-minute conversation, I determine, is he a client or someone I can date? Wow. That's deep. That's real deep. I don't even want broken people as friends. They will suck you dry and add nothing to you. And no more one-sided anything. Broken people are different from people going through regular life stress. How are they? Broken people are different than regular people? How so? I love all people. Okay. Most mistakes were made because I like to see the best in people, but like I said, they come quickly and can leave as quickly once the negative begins. I can read people. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Get this shit off on my nail. All right. Okay. So most mistakes were made because I like to see the best in people. But like I said, okay, I read that one. I can read people. I see the fake PTA moms. Oh, PTA. Okay, yeah. You have to cleanse yourself so often when you are a healer. It's heavy energy that is stressful. Therefore, you have to cleanse your energy damn near hourly. Why? Energy jumps on people that fast. Like you just say, "Hey," and somebody energy jumps on you. I'm confused. I don't know about it. That's why I'm asking. Um, take care of yourself first. Yes, Sassy, it's definitely more important to take care of yourself first. And still be, I don't judge, but now I protect my energy. Okay. They need to learn boundaries. Acting like their kids are better, we are all the same. Healer here for sure. Okay. I don't think I'm a healer. I think I'm a nurturer. No, I don't think I'm a healer. I don't think I possess that ability to heal people. Yes, because you have conversation with people regularly. Hey, how are you leads to someone saying blah blah. It's heavy when someone actually tells you everything. Okay, okay, okay. I have two gifts. What are your two gifts, Libra? Not even a therapist can fix someone. All they do is help you explore and hope to take responsibility for your journey. Send people to get help. Now that is spot on. Because I've been to a lot of therapists in my life. And that seems like a very real aspect of what's been going on. Sorry about that. I had to throw something away. I have to distance myself from energy stealing family members too. Broken is not only in dating relationships. Wow. So do we have fears when we meet friends, like genuine people that are going to potentially be our friends? Do we have fear then? Is that a fearful moment? Yeah. Everyone does have problems, Venus. You're right. No one's problems is bigger than anyone else's. I mean, well, that's not how I want to say that. No one's problems. Hmm. No one's problems. Not necessarily bigger, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I used to fear meeting new people because people have harmed me and taken advantage of me. It wasn't until I learned to understand people as well as myself. Okay. Only God sits high and looks low, not me. That's true. Is it safe to say you have fear with friends because you've been used? That means you're holding on to a past experience, therefore you expect the same thing. Huh. That's another deep one, Sassy. Um, yeah, that's real deep. Stop expecting to change your perception. But don't you have to change your perception sometimes just to get a different view? Ain't that about right? You change your perspective to get a different view on situations. Because if you're looking at a situation straight up and down, you only see straight up and down. You look at a situation left and right, you see what's around you. Yes, you do. So therefore, you shouldn't be scared. Hmm. Is it scared? I guess. I guess it could be scared. Yeah. Not scared? Okay. Shouldn't be scared. Okay. Friendship is similar to relationship minus the sex, but there's still need to trust and loyalty. I don't fear friends, I select them. Scared fear is all the same. Yeah, scared and fear are the same. Hmm. Yeah. Didn't get to where you are by being scared. Um, Select them all the same. Apprehensive. Hmm. Not stupid. No. No one thinks you are, Venus. My circle is small for a reason. I have friends, acquaintances, and fair weathers that love from afar. Hmm. My issue was also making friends with other women, but through prayer and healing now, I have some amazing female friends that I claim as family. Why is that so hard for women? Making friends. We people are drowning. If you try to save they if you try to save them without knowing the right techniques, they will drown you too. Yes, Miss Harrison. Yes, 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 they will. I keep my circle small. Life is really heavy. Life is really heavy, and we have to be careful of how we take on other people's problems. Each heart and mind can only handle so much. It's not about being stupid. You just have to approach people and some situations differently. I have yet to find friendship worthy of what I require to have to offer through, though, have to offer though. I don't have a need for them, but it's more a want. But I must have loyalty almost like in my love relationship. Really. When a person is drowning, I throw out something that I may help them. But if I have to one one hand tied behind my back, I can't save them for nor myself. This is true. No, that's not true. It'd be hard, but you can still save somebody with one hand tied behind your back. But you gotta know the situation, and you gotta know how you come into that person. Because if you go into a person wrong, technically they'll drown you. Yes. And one hand tied behind your back, you can still save people because we've done something like that in the military training. But theoretically, no, you can't save nobody one hand. Everyone you cross is not your friend. Everyone has a place, but that doesn't mean their place lasts longer than your moment you meet them. Well, um, so we all have fears, what I gathered. Um, some of us need to protect our energy a little better, and having fears doesn't mean you can't go forward. And it doesn't mean that you are stagnant or stuck in one place because you are afraid. Um, You have to put them in categories: reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. I agree with that. I agree with that very, very much. Um, this is a good topic tonight. Yeah. Um, so I'm trying to see what my takeaway would be. My takeaway from these conversation or this conversation is we all have fears. We all we all have fears. We all take away um, how we approach people and how we befriend or be relation be. Well, that's strange. Mine ain't never did that at my house before. Hmm. Queen on yourself, and you can handle what is brought to you. Wisdom. Work on yourself. One of my BFFs can't swim, but she's very successful. Okay. When someone is drowning, you have to approach them foot first with ease them out of your foot to your holding them from behind. Help people without them fully knowing they are being helped. Okay. Yo, Miss Harrison, you on point tonight. You, Sassy, and Sharonda. I'm trying to think. Do men approach other men with a fearful stance, or why is it so difficult for men? Well, no, why is it so difficult for women to have friends, but men, we, what's up, dude? What's up? Want a beer? Sure. All right, you my buddy, and it really rolls just that easily. I'm Scorpio, and if I merge with someone, it's deep. I'm fiercely loyal and won't entertain anyone. I know I can't give that back, but I can read people good. Friendship is like Chucky to the end. My friend, hello. Okay, like Chucky, friends to the end. Howdy ho. Oh man. Okay. 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 I like that. I like that a lot. Well, I feel we outgrow situations and people. I feel that way too, but I don't know if it's everyday thing. Self confidence changes things, a lot of things. Everyone's not going to be allowed at the table for the reasons. I got that. I get that. I get that. Mm. So we got past the fear. We got what we figured. We established what the fear was. We discussed how we're gonna get past the fear. We discussed why we have the fear. And do y'all feel like y'all transfer this fear onto y'all mate or the next person that you meet? With spirits and energy being so closely, so loosely thrown around, or so easily rubbed off on that. Chucky was a psychopath. You know, some of the nicest people are crazy, believe it or not. Who murder people and try to take possession of their souls? Scorpios. Yeah, yeah. We talked about that on the show, on the channel before. You know, they had their who the serial killer Zodiacs was. That was funny. Y'all should go back and check out that video. Matter of fact, before I forget, Wisdom has a show on YouTube. Y'all should go check her out. She's wonderful. She's great. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell so we can keep it rocking. Rock our friends, rock our fam. If Annie's still in the room, she's coming up with one. And I think that's all that has one right now that I know of. I only speak the truth. Hey, that's all you should speak. Well, that's not true, Carolyn. Who's the top killer? That's a uh yeah, it is Scorpio season. Happy birthday, Scorpios! Wisdom, put your title, put your name of your podcast on here. It should be under your name though, right? Yeah, I'm thinking it's under her name. A bit of cancer will mess you up. They'll try. They will try. No problem. And Geminis are not the top. Um, the top serial killer was Ted Bundy. And if I'm not mistaken, Ted Bundy was either Scorpio, Virgo, or Taurus. Oh, that's what he was? He was a Sag? Okay, I stand corrected. But that, so far, Ted is the worst, supposedly. Now. We're not going to bash the Zodiacs. This is not what we do on here. Panzeram is the best book to read. He was a serial killer who wrote a diary. Really? And what's his name? What's Penzam? Penzam. Penzam. I need to look that up right fast. Caps and Virgos can be deadly too, but cancers will kill you physically and emotionally. Uh, I'll take that. I can definitely agree with that. If you have the book, there's a situation in my book that kind of refers to that. My daughter's mom tried to get me jumped by 5 dudes, so that could be death. And she took my daughter away and made me fight for her for 16 years. So that's the emotional part. And yes, she was a cancer. So yeah, I can go with that one all the way. I personally meet too many mentally ill people to be reading about one in a book. I don't put anything past people, especially people who are unstable. Gemini Virgo says Pisces is what Google says is the top murderers. Gemini, huh? Who was the killer? Who was the Gemini killer? Was that Dahmer? No, Virgo. Who's the Virgo? I remember the Virgos. No, I don't remember the Virgos now. Hmm. Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay. Hmm. Now Aquarius would do most likely do a cyber crime. Okay, we not trying to get our hands dirty. Okay. Hmm. Pisces are crazy. Every zodiac sign is crazy at some point for some reason. Hi, I'm Sassy, and I'm a Virgo. I don't give a fuck that much to be a killer. I'm a I'm so grateful for what I have going on. Nothing else matters. There you go, Sassy. There you go. Unavailability. Hmm. Y'all are funny. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are wild. I appreciate Sassy saying that she's not a killer. That's a good thing. Should none of us be killers on here. Um, whatever life situation had us do when we were younger, so let it be. That was us younger. That's not now us now. So Crazy Pisces have the most fun, huh? That's cute. Well, all right, let me see what that says. When should you accept that being alone is going to be your reality and make peace with it? Or should you stay hopeful until it's all over and keep waiting for love against odds? But for real, at the end of the day, this you have to let people deal with what they are going through. That's not your part. Okay. Always check our patient zodiacs, and they are usually air signs and water signs. Make up most of the people I see in the mental health hospital. Really? I kill them with a kindness. LOL. Okay. Um. Back to Sassy's question. No, Carolyn's question. Like I said, you could take it any way you want. No human being will put it to be by themselves. One. Uh, God did not create one person; He created two. Um, there's someone out there for everyone. Sometimes we get kicked over, messed over, or pushed down a person that's for us, and we wonder why he or she hasn't gotten there yet. Um, the person that might be for you might not be your uh, your checklist at all. They might not be on your checklist at all, not even one. But they might love you more and deeply than anybody else ever has. And that's what you want. If you want to be happy, you have to accept that sometimes. Somebody told me not too long ago, you should like who likes you, or you should love who loves you. I suppose, but it's really up to that individual. But yes, I do believe there's someone out there for everybody. Oh, damn it, shit falling over and shit. Yeah. I think it's hundreds of soulmates. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Mental air signs, hospital. Might be because we go ham and it will planned out to the T. That's a bad thing. I didn't think it's hundreds of so. I think it's hundreds of soulmates out there for all over the world for us. A lot of Libras, Cancers, Virgos, and Geminis mostly. I kill sweets. I'm a diabetic. You need to chill out with that. We don't want you having a ketoacidosis or going into keto. Yeah, ketoacidosis. Yeah. So, Carolyn, I don't want to say wait forever. I mean, at some point, I guess you got to accept who you are and what it's going to be is what it's going to be. But there's nothing wrong with feeling like a princess wishing for your prince to come along. There's nothing wrong with that. Unless you know yourself and you know yourself has bad qualities that's gonna run a man off or not keep one, then that's on you. But for the most part, everyone has a significant other out there. That's what I think. I asked because my mom has decided to be alone till she dies, but I think it could still happen for her. She's 67 and healthy. It's not too late, and companionship is healthy and expands your life. Yeah, she just gotta meet somebody that at her age wants to do what someone her age wants to do. That's it. That's it. You just gotta meet somebody that's either in her age range or somewhere that she feels is dateable, and just let it flow instead of you can't force it, you can't bend it, you can't break it, you can't smother it, smooth it. You can't do nothing. You just gotta let it flow sometime. And when it flows, it flows. Mm. For my knuckles. I think we have a significant one in America, one in Brazil, one in Australia, one in Costa Rica, etc. It's multiple people out there that are right for us. We just don't travel enough. That's deep, Hakeem. I can take it. I mean, I don't think we have that many soulmates out there for us, but they could be in one of those different places. Yes. I think if something happens to your soulmate before their time, then I think there's a replacement out there for that. But you do have to go look for it. Yes. You know what? I can see that with Libra, because my son, I think, is exhibiting some of these uh, traits of holding it in. Tell her to get a young man with older man's mentality. Why? Why not you get an old man then? I agree with Hakeem. We stay in our bubble. We need to explore all options, even out of state or in country. Yes, 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 they do. I just know. Libra Venus. Trump and Kanye are both Geminis. Yeah, yeah, fortunately. Libras are too nice. Oh, God. We are too nice to everyone. Nobody's too nice to everyone. Everyone has a mean side of someone, for whatever the reason may be. Obama, Gemini too. Is he now? This, would you like a woman interested in to approach you, or is that a turnoff? Depends on how she approaches me. If a woman approaches me respectfully, that's fine. If a woman approaches me like, "Yo, I know you want this. Come on," that's not attractive to me. It's not attractive to me at all. It's nice to everybody, but when they're not good for me, I'm quick to cut a dude out. Okay. My Cherie, what's up? Ace is not here today. He's under the weather. Sharon says she's nasty. I work with Libras, and my sister is also. I'm Aries, so I get to see your secret sides. LOL. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's you being a good friend. So I think we had a good talk today. What do y'all think? My Cherie, I'm sure Drea will see it later, but tell Drea we talked about her subject and she didn't even show up. Put an LOL with that too, please. Good night, Sharonda. And you got a secret side too? Libra and Aries have secrets. Okay. Good night, Annie. Good night, ladies. Fellas, peace. Before I go, though, like, comment, subscribe. Press the notification button so you know when we rocking. And yo, Hakeem, salute. Chain, salute. And I think that, and Brandon, salute. Happy y'all showed up and talk to the ladies with me. Thank you. I know a Libra woman who is giving several men the impression she is interested and she can't stand them. LOL. Libra is it's okay to tell people the truth, how you feel, instead of projecting. Hey, I'm with you, Sassy. I really do. I need to hit the gym soon, real soon. Um, with that being said, everybody have a great night. Stay blessed, be safe, and keep my partner in y'all prayers. And hopefully he'll get better soon. Thank y'all. Peace. Good night.